next innovator is Travelbeen. Please welcome the founder and CEO, Ed Whiting, and its chief architect, Gene Campbell.
Cool. Travel is complex, and it's not clear from general travel search results what type of travel company that you're dealing with, the destinations they feature, and its popularity. We have developed Travelbeen to solve that, the social search engine for travel. It is a highly ambitious service. We launched in beta mode 7 days ago in 7 countries. In the US, in Canada, in the UK, South Africa, India, New Zealand, and Australia. Our goal is to have been to every travel website on the planet. And what does that actually mean? That means approving, crawling, categorizing, indexing, data analysis, and inclusion into the Travelbeen search. There are 3 main components to Travelbeen. The first is a search, and it's only travel, and it is categorized. The second component is the travel information that we add to it. We have developed some incredibly clever robots that work out on every single travel page that we crawl what destinations that features and what entirety of that company features. And where possible, we can see what accreditations that company has. We add to that a social element, which is bookmarking and trip planning. A good way to describe Travelbeen is, unlike Google search, it's just travel. Unlike Kayak meta search, it covers the long tail of travel. And unlike TripAdvisor popularity, the focus is on the company. And unlike Delicious, it's just travel. Now let's go and see Travelbeen as an example. We're going to do a keyword search on Universal Orlando. We're based in the UK. And as you can see from these results, there is some differences to a normal search result. The one point here is the Travelbeen information. We can see the bookmarking count, we can see accreditations, the originating country, and the travel type. We can then filter on that result set, on that search criteria, say by tour operator, and only see applicable tour operators for that keyword search, and nothing else. You could also filter on, say, attraction, and see websites that are in the attraction category, such as Florida Ticks and actually the universalorlando.com website itself. We also have other filtering capabilities on companies, which shows the top companies by popularity on that keyword. So you can click on, say, Universal Studios, which is the most popular, and you can see all the pages that relate to that, or Florida Ticks that relate to that keyword search. You can save that at any time to your bookmarks. And in this case, we're going to create a folder, a trip folder called My Trips. You can then go quite simply at any time, like most search engines, go directly to that website. Florida Ticks, ticketing agency in the UK. Now let's pick another example. I'm based in the US and I'm looking for a London tour. So I've done a keyword search. You can see I'm based in the US. I get a set of results, and actually it's really important to me that the accreditation side of things, which I'm interested in, only ASTA registered members. So I could filter and just say, show me just ASTA registered members. In the results set, you can then start comparing your results and by going further into a search and start seeing the actual accreditations themselves and the destinations of that website in its entirety features. We're going to pick another example here as a comparison as the Huron Valley Travel. And you can see that this company also has not just ASTA, but Better Business Bureau. The destinations that it features across its entire site, the heavier the weighting, the more popular the destination. And also the social bookmarking there about which users have bookmarked it where. You can see the top 10 pages for that particular company ranked by popularity. And if you wanted to go in deeper, you can see all pages for that company and sort. You can then save that again to your bookmarks, which you're going to do, and save that to My Trips. Again, we can go to the Huron Valley website. You can see the accreditations that they promote, and this is a great demonstration of the long tail of travel that Travelbeen covers. You can search by company name to check out a company on Travelbeen. And also, we're going to go a bit more example on destinations now, which you can see this is a ski tour operator based in Australia. And you can see that one of the main destinations they go to is New Zealand. And if you go to the Ski Express website, you will see a mirror of the destinations and popularity that we've pulled together on Travelbeen. Now, we get websites editorially ourselves. Users can submit them, and travel companies themselves can submit those websites. And we cover any kind of travel website, and we'll index it within the Travelbeen search. Additionally, a travel owner can actually claim ownership of a website and start managing their profile on Travelbeen. One of the other features on Travelbeen, which is actually quite a growth area, is the social bookmarking. And here we're going to see an example on Clean Cruising, one of Australia's leading online cruise specialists, with a Travelbeen bookmark, which you can then bookmark that page and save that back to your Travelbeen folder. Now, if we go now back to Travelbeen into the bookmarks that I've just saved, and let's go to the folder that we created, My Trips. In here, you can manage your bookmark folders typically in the same sort of way as most bookmarking systems. And at any time in your bookmarks, you can go back in and check the company's details, such as its destinations, any accreditations, the usage from other people on that basis. And here an example, you can see that the Florida Ticks is very popular for people in the UK. If you go into Clean Cruising, you can see more accreditations relating to that. And that's important to certain people in certain countries, like TCF. That means your money is safe when you book with that company. And that is a real, genuine reason why people will book with a company, and like Atoll in the UK. Now, just to show you the position Travelbeen, we've created a Focusrite folder, and we've indexed most of the consumer-facing innovators here today in the Travelbeen search. Now, we're at the start of our road. We actually only launched 7 days ago, and it's just the start with a beta version. We've done over 15,000 travel companies already. We're working towards the next month to crack 200,000, and then we'll set our next goal for the rest of the end of the year. We want to add company reviews from emotive.com. And the key thing underlying this, and that's one of our real goals, is that we know and map every page to a location on the planet. And we can quite easily now create a global map and say, I want to go to this destination, I'm based in the UK, and I want to see what travel agents can take me there. And you can do that with the data that we're sitting on. incredibly, when we're visiting all these websites, the stats that we're seeing is far outweighing what we thought we might actually see. And that is something that we will exploit. And the last thing on that list that we're in our cookbook at the moment is that we're going to produce an API to start sharing this information with other websites in the industry. Now, why do we think Travelbeen's a good bet and why we're doing it as a business? Well, the one thing we've really focused on is highly scalable technology in the model. We're lean, mean, and we have cash. We're innovating every day, and we're live and living it. Thank you.
Travelbeen.